Hey guys, this is Tripwire, and this is episode 3 of Custom Class on Black Ops. Today I'm going to be using the Mac 11 Suppressor, ASP Dual Wields, Tomahawks, Decoy, C4, and my perks will be Flak Jacket, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon. All of them are pro. And we're actually going to be playing Search and Destroy on firing range. I don't personally like Search and Destroy very much, but I'll get into that a little bit later since it's a bit of a longer video. So, first off, the Mac 11 suppressor, I was actually really surprised on how good of a gun it is. I usually prefer extended mags on SMGs that only have 20 shots, but the suppressor was pretty good, and especially for search and destroy, where you want to try to stay very hidden from like the radar and whatever. Suppressor was pretty good, and it definitely helped on the recoil a little bit. Not that there is too much on the Mac 11, so I kind of like that. And yeah, so my secondary is a dual wielded ASP. I don't think I use it too often in this game or at all. I don't really like it because I usually put a pistol on a class because I want to be able to switch to it a lot faster. But when it's dual wielded, it does add a bit of time when you're switching from your primary to your secondary, and I didn't really like it that much, so I do use this class still, but I do switch it up a bit, and I took off the dual wielded ASPs. So next up, Tomahawks. I don't believe I use it in this game at all, and kind of useless, so whatever. I mean, I'd always prefer Semtex because they're obviously a lot easier to use, but a lot of people always write for me to use a Tomahawk, so I wanted to finally do one with it, but even though I didn't use one, I mean, what am I gonna do? My what's it called? Tactical grenade is decoys, and at first I thought, oh, you know what, these are gonna be really useless. No one really uses decoy grenades, but surprisingly enough, it was very good strategy-wise. And what I would do is, as you see in the first two rounds here, I would grab the bomb and I would throw the decoys to the opposite bomb from where I was going. And that kind of caught the enemy off guard a little bit, I think, and I was able to get a good plant in very quick. Especially since I'm using an SMG in Marathon Pro, I'm able to get to the bomb a lot faster, and that helped me at least help our team get the first 2 points. Now, we are playing against a clan in this game. I'm playing with 3 subscribers of mine, the T-Dot, Toxic Redition, and Get Rost, or something like that. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. And we were playing some Team Tactical, and I was just going to try to do the best I could with this class. And even though this isn't the greatest score, it is a little bit objective based, and there is some strategy involved, and it was a pretty tough game playing against the clan. So we actually did take a 2-0 lead, and right here we lose this round, go 2-1. We ended up going the full 7 rounds, and they were kind of cocky, and they're like, oh, we're the king of comebacks, because we do go up 3-1, and at 3-1 we were like, oh, what's up with you guys? Having trouble beating us, and surprisingly enough, they did catch up to tie it. So we were a little bit worried, and the last round was pretty intense, as you'll see at the end. As far as killing goes, I did pretty well at the beginning, and the last few rounds I didn't do too well, but I was still involved a little bit in strategy and helping out my teammates, figuring out where the enemies are. And that's kind of the point of Call of Duty, is it's not all about just killing each other, and when you're playing an objective game like Search and Destroy, there is an objective. So you can't just go out and kill everyone and hope to get kill streaks and whatever. You have to actually play objectively and plan out what you're going to do in the game. And we try to do it as best as we could. I mean, we just went into the game and just wing it, but it actually worked for us, and we would figure out strategies on the fly. So that's kind of cool, and we were actually able to pick up a win against the clan, even though they were somewhat good. I'm not going to say they're the best or that they're the worst, but they were alright, and they were good enough to come back down 3-1 to at least force the 7th round. So respect to them. I mean, we were smack talking a little bit, but I mean that's kind of expected when you're playing Call of Duty. So well, one thing I wanted to do, probably for the next non-custom class Black Ops video, I want to kind of do a little FAQ video, so you guys could write in questions or anything you ever wanted to know about me, maybe more on like a personal note. It's just kind of this process where I want people of ICTHP to get to know me a little bit better, since I am the new guy and some of you don't know me as well as you do the others. So leave a comment below saying, or just like a simple question. It could be either something personal, a like or dislike, what's my favorite, anything really. Just something you want to know about me. You could leave multiple questions, and the next Black Ops video I'll try to answer as many as I can. And also be sure to leave a custom class suggestion for next episode. I do try several classes each time when I go to record, so there is a chance I'll use yours and there's a chance I won't use it. So I do give it a couple games. I pick one out and I try different things. Most of the time I do play on Team Deathmatch, but there are other times where I'll play an objective game and I'll still have the class on, so I'll just try it out. So in this case I actually ended up playing Search and Destroy, and while playing Team Tactical you don't really have a choice in what game mode it is, so it could be pretty much anything, and I did use this in like Capture the Flag and Domination and Demolition. So this class actually seemed really effective in almost all the game modes. I think it was most useless to me in Team Deathmatch, and I find, especially with the strategy, like I said, with the decoys, I think the more objective games were very useful. Maybe not so much in Domination, but like Demolition or whatever, it was a lot easier to get the bomb plants in by distracting the enemies by throwing the decoy grenades. So I actually really like this class, and I'm going to continue to use it a little bit on my own, obviously with a couple changes, like I said, the ASP dual wields, and maybe the perks. I mean, Flakjack is pretty good, but I don't know what else I would put on it. Maybe lightweight, just to be a little bit faster, and I could be a lot more agile and whatever. So when playing games like, especially when I was playing Demolition, Flak Jacket was really good, especially when they were just spamming the bomb sites with Semtexes and whatever. So I kind of like it, and I wanted to use Warlord to put maybe extended mags, mostly because I hate the 20 rounds that it has. So if I would have at least put extended mags and get 30, the only problem was that I wouldn't have the quick reloads. So you gotta take the good with the bad, and I kind of like the suppressor attachment. So for now I'm not using the Warlord for extended mags. I'm just going with the suppressor, and it is still working for me. And that's what I like to do. This is why I kind of made this series, is to get used to using other guns, and suggestions from you guys will help me maybe become a better player, just by learning to use stuff that I wouldn't think of using on my own. So this is like what I love about this series, and I hope I can continue it for a little bit longer. I do hope to get some new videos like from different games very soon, like I said last video, and I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Maybe some older games or whatever, but we'll see, and only time will tell, really. So yeah, right here there's one guy left, and we know he's around B because one of our teammates died, and the T-Dot actually picks up the kill. So if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a rating, comment, and whatever, all that good stuff. Once again, my name is Tripwire, and my final score is 6-5 with 2 plants on the first 2 rounds. Not the best, but I did help out my team strategically, like I said before. So yeah, be sure to leave the comments like I mentioned before, and I'll catch you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.